College football always finds a way to leave me in shock. Whether it's an upset in a game, a coaching hire, or a specific play, there is always going to be a moment that leaves me in shock. And this recent ruling in the Brendan Sorsby eligibility case has left me and pretty much everyone shocked. Yesterday, on June 8th, Brendan Sorsby was granted an injunction versus the NCAA, which made him eligible to play for Texas Tech in the upcoming 2026 season. So when this news dropped yesterday, everyone was shocked that this happened. Not only because 3 days ago, on June 5th, the NCAA denied Sorsby's reinstatement due to his gambling activities, but also because when more details came out, it was a no-brainer for the NCAA not to let him back in, and yet somehow, Brendan Sorsby will be allowed to play for Texas Tech this season. To understand how insane this ruling is, we need to go through the timeline of Brendan Sorsby's gambling activities, starting all the way back during his time at Indiana. Brendan Sorsby was a part of the Indiana Hoosiers from June 22nd to December 2023. Sorsby redshirted during his 2022 season and was the scout team quarterback, and all the gambling he did during his time at Indiana happened during the 2022 season in games he didn't compete in, but the gambling stopped 2 weeks before he made his debut against Penn State on November 5th, 2022. And during his time at Indiana, he made at least 2,900 bets, totaling more than $30,000. Between September 2nd and October 22nd, 2022, Sorsby made at least 40 wagers on Indiana football and or individual teammates, and these wagers range from $1 to $114. If there is one thing crystal clear in the NCAA rulebook, it's that if you are a student athlete, you cannot gamble on your own team or any other sporting team in your athletic department. The fact that he placed 40 bets on his own team in 1 year is insane to learn. If the NCAA found out about this way sooner, then Brendan Sorsby would have been gone immediately. After 2 seasons at Indiana, Brendan Sorsby would transfer to Cincinnati for a much better opportunity, and during his 2 seasons in Cincinnati, the gambling continued. Much like an anime convention in San Jose, California, the degeneracy was off the charts. Sorsby provided more than $60,000 to a FanDuel account registered to his brother-in-law that was accessed by Sorsby and a friend. Sorsby placed at least 165 bets on college and pro sports, but none of these 165 bets were related to the Bearcats football team. In 2 seasons with the Bearcats, he would start every game over those 2 seasons and then would enter the transfer portal, which led to Sorsby signing with Texas Tech on January 4th for about $6 million. So after transferring to Texas Tech, you would think that Brendan Sorsby would stop gambling on sports, considering that, that's illegal in the state of Texas. But no, he continued. And you're probably wondering, how did he get around this? Easy, by sending $5,000 to an account associated with his 2 friends. The friends would then place bets on behalf of Sorsby on stuff like the PGA Tour, NBA, and the MLB, so no Texas Tech sports involved. So in total, Brendan Sorsby wagered over $90,000 over 4 years. $90,000! No wonder why he checked into rehab for sports gambling. Brendan Sorsby has the same gambling tendencies of a Genshin Impact player. I think we can all agree that Brendan Sorsby being eligible for the 2026 season is insane. The NCAA does not mess around with players or coaches when it comes to gambling of any kind. Hell, if you participate in a March Madness bracket, you would get in trouble. The judge who oversaw this decision was Judge Ken Curry, and he ruled that, quote, "This court finds that Sorsby has demonstrated that he will suffer a probable, immediate, and irreparable injury if this court does not issue this temporary injunction, because he will be unable to participate as a member of Texas Tech University's 2026 football team." Seriously? Also, during the hearing, Sorsby's lead attorney, Jeffrey Kessler, argued that the NCAA ignored its own rules by not considering Sorsby's well-being when it ruled him ineligible, describing his gambling history as a mental health issue that the NCAA is obligated to support and not punish. So you're telling me that Sorsby's attorney argued that it would affect his mental health not playing for Texas Tech this upcoming season because of his gambling addiction, even though he knows he's not allowed to gamble, and yet that's okay. I've never seen a governing body like the NCAA suck at governing a body. This was the most slam dunk case, and yet somehow the court ruled against them. This new era of NIL has really shown how weak the NCAA really is. Back in the day, the NCAA would punish programs for less egregious stuff like this. Could you imagine being an Iowa or Iowa State fan? I ain't gonna lie, I would be really pissed off right now. the NCAA weren't real happy with this ruling and said that they disagree with the ruling. So expect the NCAA to appeal this decision. But as for reactions right now, pretty much everyone hates Texas Tech right now. The Big 12 right now won't take immediate action right now, but other conferences like the Big 10 are discussing plans not to play Texas Tech in any sports. This also includes Georgia and the SEC, as they also announced that they won't be playing Tech in any sports as well. Hey guys, this is One Dubs, and as I was editing this video, it's being reported that yesterday that the Big 12 athletic directors held a call Tuesday with Commissioner Brett Yormick, and they are all on the same page that Brendan Sorsby should not be eligible for next season. Also, Texas Tech athletic director Kirby Hocutt made a statement pretty much saying that they support Brendan Sorsby and he will be playing this upcoming season. Pretty much saying that they support Brendan Sorsby in his recovery and they do plan on playing him this season. So, yeah, I just wanted to add that in there. We will see if this actually happens or if this is just lip service these colleges are doing right now, but I do have one question for Texas Tech. Was this really worth it? Is Brendan Sorsby a better quarterback compared to the current ones on the roster? I mean, possibly yeah, considering that Tech scored 0 points against Oregon and the quarterback play was so bad in that game. But seriously, is 1 year of Sorsby worth all of this? But Sorsby is getting suspended for the first 2 games of the season, and considering the first 2 games for Tech are against Abilene Christian and Oregon State, yeah, that's not much of a punishment, they'll probably be fine. But there is one funny possible outcome out of all of this. What if Sorsby's just ass? Like super ass. Like DJ Ugalele FSU ass. Then all of this would have been for nothing. It's hard to say what the long-term effects of this ruling will have in college sports, but I think it's safe to say that right now we are in unprecedented times right now. And as more NIL flows into college sports, it's going to shape into something we have never seen before. So what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments down below. But anyway guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe as it really helps out the channel. You can watch another one of my 2 videos on the screen right now. But anyway guys, that's it for me. I am One Dubs. Thanks for stopping by.